It's human nature to want to seek revenge on somebody who has hurt you, destroyed you. It's human nature to wish that karma might come and pay them a visit. If you've ever been hurt by someone, hurt by a narcissist, you will most likely, not always, but most likely have imagined some form of revenge. However, the best revenge doesn't come from you, because the more you engage with them, the more this pleases a narcissistic individual. The revenge comes naturally through consequences that they can't escape and that we don't always see. One thing a narcissist wants is control over you, control over the environment, control over others. And one revenge is when they lose control. Their control is everything. When you go no contact, when you stop reacting, when you stay calm, when you refuse to engage, it destroys the power that they had over you. This is one of the first and most powerful forms of karma, because they're seeking that attention and they're not getting it. They lose the game that they thought that they would always win. Then there's the narcissist reputation collapse, and it can take a while for this. You can have mini collapses and then you can have major collapses. So a mini collapse is when they lose control over you. They may or may not have had a new source of supply lined up. They move on to the new source of supply. Same thing happens. It's in an area. People begin to see a pattern. People lose faith in the narcissist and the victim plays. The narcissist disappears in that woe is me and reinvents themselves somewhere completely different. However, it still usually catches up with them eventually. They will go all out though to destroy your reputation in the process in order to protect themselves. Their smear campaigns do work short term. However, over time, patterns emerge. People notice their lies and their manipulation and their mask slips time and time again. The good image they worked so hard to maintain begins to crack. Losing supply. Narcissists hate losing. They're very envious of others. They don't like to see others doing better than them. They thrive on attention. And when people stop giving it, or when supply leaves, narcissists face the emptiness that they've been avoiding all along by seeking that excessive attention. So they do get the karma when they lose their supply, especially when they lose their primary source of supply, if they haven't got many secondaries lined up or a new primary. There's the relationship burnout. Because narcissists treat everyone as disposable, their relationships break time and time again. They monkey branch from one to the other, but nothing's ever real. They flip between friends and partners and family members and children until people begin to distance themselves from the narcissist. The narcissist is then left with fewer people to manipulate. Age and image decline. We can all age. People can do it gracefully. People can find it very, very challenging aging because they put meanings of aging to different things as well. However, narcissistic individuals pride themselves on the appearance, the charm, the status to manipulate others. And over time, as their looks fade, their energy drops, their admiration doesn't come out so easily, and they get less supply, which shakes their fragile ego. The financial and social consequences. Many people can get into financial difficulty with narcissists, with their repeat bad decisions, legal issues, failed relationships, failed business ideas. The same recklessness they use in relationship shows up in other areas of their life. And anyone caught up in a narcissistic relationship will get dragged down with the narcissist. Be it the narcissist forever borrowing money off a new supply, never paying them back, or the narcissist dragging you through court and bleeding you dry, refusing to just send simple letters, making it as expensive as possible for you, even though it's making it expensive for them. They have that inner emptiness. The biggest karma, living with themselves. Without the constant validation, they're left alone with insecurity, shame and emptiness that they can't escape. People can suffer from depression, especially when they're around a narcissist. People can have sad days, sad moments. That doesn't make someone a narcissistic individual. It makes them human. With a narcissist, they're seeking that excessive attention to feel better about themselves. And when they're not getting it, their inner emptiness appears. And they're not willing to work on it. They're willing to blame everyone else. They had all the luck. It wasn't for me. They're privileged. They're extremely woe is me. And everyone should align with their thinking. Otherwise, you're against them. And then they seek to punish you. When it comes to revenge, karma and revenge on narcissistic individuals, it's not about fighting back. It's about going to live your life well without them. The narcissist's actions bring the consequences in its own time. Your job is to heal, to rebuild, to create a life that's so good, doesn't leave any room for the narcissist. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a couple of one-to-one slots available also. If you're looking for further reading, there is several books on Amazon, how to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries, such as narcissistic individuals, a Narcissists Handbook, the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, 15 rules to deal with narcissistic people, how to stay sane and break the chain, healing from narcissistic abuse, a guided journal for recovery and empowerment, and the novel Behind the Mask, The Rise of a Narcissist. If anyone would like to take a look at those, they are all available on Amazon. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.